What's up, guys? We have a great new feature in the game now. We have Shutara's sweatshop, which is also known as Senjumaru's shop, but we have the Tournament of the Throne actually working. So you can see here, I have no idea how it's determined, and I will show you why. I think I'm somewhere in these brackets. Yeah, I'm in the Master Reincarnation brackets. I'm facing LSB, which is one CSB ahead of mine. And Joker from my Discord is facing the rank 1 in my CSB. So, I already know I'm taking this fucking L. I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to bet. I don't think you can bet yet. No, you can't actually. Okay. So, yeah, fucking 9.3 mil battle power. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win the whole thing. Yeah, nobody else here is strong enough. LSB got a shit ton of fucking power, but I think I'm faster than him. So I should be able to do this. You can bet twice a day. Yeah, you already know who I'm betting. And I can only bet once on Furia. So on the left side, I have no idea who to bet for. I'll just bet for Sephiroth, I guess, because he is the highest battle power. But yeah, Furia's going to win the whole thing on this side. I'm going to get cock slapped right afterwards. And yeah, you can see the battle power. Like, my battle power is really behind everybody. LSB got 7 million power. Really though? I'm gonna have to go to that server. I think this is PvP, so never mind. That's why it's PvP based, and I'm just damn. I'm 7th in the rankings, but yeah, it's pretty big when it goes down there. So that's the way it works, and the way you guys need to know is that this is basically gonna take people on. It registers you on Saturdays and Sundays, I think. Every Saturday, okay, every Saturday, 30 minutes after reset. The strongest players are chosen, and okay, so it's based on battle power. That's what it is. I don't think it's based on your CSB rank. It's based on battle power instead. So 8 of you are going to be chosen and divided into 4 groups, which are these groups. Master Reincarnation, level based. Like, yeah, this is thing just crazy. Yeah, so this is the only pick. He must have no reincarnation, I guess. That's probably why he's just there. He's the only person there, so like he's gonna get rank 1 rewards for not being reincarnation. That's fucking smart, honestly. If I knew about this update in the future, I probably wouldn't have reincarnated either, because you can get yourself easy 400 frags a week. Here I'm gonna end up getting 300 frags, which is still just as good. I don't care. It's nice to get some fragments. I had Void Region yesterday, 4 exclusives, but I didn't get a chance to do it. Let me just show you that the CSB rankings. I have missed. Oh, the season ended. Thank God, man, because I was fucked. I was like rank 80 or something. I did not come close. So good thing is just chosen by power. Next season I'm gonna definitely register and pay attention to this, though. It was messed up the way I did it. Then we have ourselves, the prestige thing. So I've been actually paying attention to the chest this time. But let's go into Senjumaru shop. So here are some things you need to realize. You get 60 vite a day from this. And then you basically have to do this work thing. So what you want to do is do work every day. You use 60 vitality. Now, the vitality ends up here. I don't think it uses your actual vitality over here. It's just every day at reset you get 60 vite. It uses 1 vitality per minute. So after an hour you'll come back and make sure you claim this package. And that's pretty much how you get this new material called Suchi. This is what you need to advance the gear. So what this update was, I did show this a long time ago in a video. Basically, China got away. It's pretty much like Spirit Forging Ultimate Equipments. Now, this doesn't work on Lucky Slot gear. It only works on actual Ultimate Equipments. And I believe it only works from equipment that is above level 100. Yeah, so it only works above level 100. It says, yeah, level 90 special sets don't work. So it has to be Cyclones and above. So you have Cyclones, the 110s, the 120s, the 130s, and 140s. Those are the only Ultimate Equipments that work. And Lucky Slot gear doesn't work. So what you want to do is basically work every day. You can also buy more vitality here, which is going to give you more of this. But yeah, I mean, it's really nice. It's going to take a while to upgrade your gear, but this gives you an instant battle power boost. So I did test this out, because if you hover over the gear, the thing that scared me is that I had infuses, but when I hovered over this, it doesn't show any infusion level. But I did one of them, and it actually did end up pretty much infusing it, so I was pretty happy with that. So it's just a visual bug, but you will end up keeping it. I'll just do it with the sword so you guys can see. That's going to move it here, and then we have the sword. and the sword has its infuses. So the only thing that doesn't carry over is the refines, but the refines are super expensive. So thank God I kept 12 billion silver. Refines are like 1.5 million each. And what I can say is don't refine right off the bat. If you plan to pretty much upgrade your equipments, do not refine. Now, the thing I didn't like about this update personally was the fact that, you know, if all the equipment from Ultimate Gear start off to the level 60 Aquarius Sword, and you can later upgrade them to become like the Fire Lord set, and it keeps going. I don't know how many tiers of sets there are, but by the time you reach the last tier, you get like a 23% speed boost on the 6-piece set, which is going to be insane. I'd say that the gear is a lot better, so you should upgrade all your ultimate sets above 100. Like a level 100 Cyclone Rune, it has 2,700 stats, while this thing has 4,500 key to attack. This is already higher than a 140 set. So you look at the 140 sword, it has 4,100, while this one has 4,500. So it's already better than the 140 set. And the cool thing about this, I don't know if you can actually work this cheat code out, but you can buy 140 gear, just because like the whole reason, the difference between gears now is the Asachi that you get. So come look at this, you get 5 Asachi for doing 100 Cyclone sets, and that's because they are the cheapest ultimate set in the hundreds. You know, they cost like 2,000 to 3,000 depending on the event, and 130 sets are usually the same, like similar prices to 140 sets, but 140 sets are usually on 12k gold, and the difference of Asachi you get from each 140 piece is nuts. You get 420, blaze it, dude. That is like MLG right there. And then the 130s give 250. So the Asachi is used to upgrade in advance. So what you want to do basically with this update is lock your equipment forge. And you do this for everything. Upgrade all your equipment. You know, why not? You might as well just do it. It's going to really be a better thing. The gear all scales into the same thing. I should have done this differently. Fuck, I'm going to go into my bags. So like you see here, the 120 stuff gives you 125 Asachi. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade all the gear. This is going to give you a huge battle power boost as well. Don't worry, like I said, everything carries over. It's just the refines that get reset. So there goes me spending like fucking 2-3 hours going ahead and refining stuff. But it's nice. I'm going to get a ton of Asachi. I might be able to go straight into like the second upgrade, maybe third upgrade. I'm pretty much going to stack Hikifune set to the max. That is the goal. It's going to give me 4 mil battle power, so I'm really happy about that. And you should always refresh the game after you upgrade all the pieces. So I upgraded all the regular pieces. Now, what can I do? I need to place them on characters. This way, yeah, I need to equip them because I really don't want to have equipment in my bag just in case I, you know, just fuck up or something. Let me just see. I'll have equipment all over. So yeah, take off all your equipment. Make sure you fully upgrade everything, because even then, oh, you know, 80 set doesn't count. So that's the one thing I forgot. Yeah, 80 set doesn't count. So you pretty much, you're able to go ahead and sell your 80 equipment unless you're just gonna keep it. I'll probably keep it for no reason, just, you know, as a memory, because ultimate equipment sets are dead now. You're buying the ultimate equipment set to get the Asachi, and you're using that just to go ahead and upgrade. And I'll show you guys the lucky slot gear doesn't work, because if you see your forge, it is not there. So that's why lucky slot equipment doesn't work out at all. I have myself a bunch of stuff. Ichibei, and that's it. Okay, so this is the plan. Take Hikifune's set. Now, this is what I should do first, okay? It needs one more infuse, so I'm going to finish that. I'll show you the cheat code later on. So the majority of this video is going to focus not on the daily stuff, but, okay, is this going to lock me? It's not going to lock me. So let me just redeem all my mail. Something came in the mail today. These nuts. All right. So I did have Void Region mail somewhere. There we go. I was gonna get exclusives, but I literally just was too addicted to Xenoverse, so I didn't bother doing it, and I just, you know, 100 exclusives for not doing anything is pretty rewarding. I got 2 attacks in, and I was happy. But let me go into shit. What's I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Okay, get the mail. Yeah, fully infusing. That's what I did. So we're gonna fully infuse the 140 set. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Yes, fully infuse the 140. This makes me happy. Now, one thing you should realize is, since this set is fully infused, when it comes to doing the 160, like, I have to show you a set that's not infused, and I can actually work this out. So the Maya set is going to be my example. So you take off all the equipment, you go into the forge, and you rest in peace your 140 gear. So everything will keep, even the enhancement. I pray to God that the psychic stays, because I swear I'm not fucking doing psychic again. So you basically, like, you have to lock the equipment. Now, no idea why. I think it's just pretty much a confirmation, like, okay, do you want to do this? And that's pretty much why they have it. So, like, let me just check the weapon. Yeah, Psychic is still there, good. So, like I said, the refines are the only thing that don't stay with you. Now you have the upgrade. Like, I have 4,455 Asachi. So, what I'm going to do, the funny thing is that the rune looks like a fucking sword. Am I tripping, or is that a sword? I think the art is kind of bad, honestly, when it comes to some of his equipments. I really think it's like just really weird. So what I'm gonna do is start upgrading all the pieces. What I want to do is stack Hikifune. So we're gonna upgrade all her equips at least once for now. And you have the dark boots, which is the 80. So it goes by levels. You have the 60 standard gear, then you go to the upgraded 60, which is the Fire Lord. Then you go to the dark boots, and it goes all the way to 140, I believe. So that's like crazy. That's gonna be crazy by the time you get there. So I'm going to get everything out of Aquaria. Like, it is bad to stack one character, but come on, guys. We're playing Bleach. This is a Naruto Online. You have to stack your support. So I got everything here, Fire Lord. The only way I can tell the difference is that do one at a time, guys. You're gonna get confused. Like, I'm getting confused right now just because if I had to take off all the sets and do this all at once, it would really mess me up. So I'm able to go into the dark set as well, which is gonna be nice. You pretty much, the way I will do this is pretty much make sure you keep your 6-piece set boost. That's the way I can suggest it, because like 10% speed at this point is really key, and then you're gonna also have 12% later on, and it keeps going up to 23. Look at the stat boost I'm getting now. It's 5,400 for the rune. The agility boosts are 5,500. So this is some incredible stat boost. But yeah, guys, just the fucking gear looks sick now. The gear looks sick. Like I said, you have to refresh to see the stat boost. Let me just see the stat boost when I refresh. 1 second. Hold up, let me get this refresh going. Like, okay, so we got the 10% agility. That's just crazy. Like, these sets are really nice. I do like this update. This is finally something great to look forward to in Bleach. When I saw this update on the forums, I was extremely happy. Like, this is gonna make me come back into Bleach and enjoy it. Like, this is the kind of stuff I have been waiting for. So I did manage to get like a 10k boost or something. What was my battle power before? It fucking didn't change. It went fucking down. What the fuck is going on? I got no idea. Oh, because of the refines. Okay. So yeah, the stats don't reflect until you refresh, but at the same time, the refines are what's holding me back. So I need to go do the refines as well. But first things first, we're gonna go into, let's do Namaya stuff. So I'm not gonna upgrade anyone's except for Hikifune's. Trying to get her like legit the most stacked set I can at this point. So forging 130 gear, like the initial set just looks so whack. It really does. But it's just the stat boost is all that matters in the end. So I hopefully hit 4 mil BP after this update. I would be happy for that. Put his set back on, and I'm gonna refresh at the end because there's just no point at this point. So Senjumaru's, this is a great update. This is definitely great. Even if you're a free player, you can stack up. The good thing is, even though this is like a function for spenders because you need ultimate equipment, Thanksgiving is coming up, guys. It's gonna be at the end of the month. Now, for those of you who didn't play Bleach last Thanksgiving, basically depending on what level you were. So for instance, if you got like level 100, you were able to get a free Cyclone set. Now, I hope that they bring back those amazing Thanksgiving events because they will help out free players. It will give you ultimate equipment sets and a lot of stuff to look forward to. So that's why if they do bring back that event, you may be able to grab yourself like a 120 set if you're 120. Who knows how they're going to do it this year. But that just means you're going to also be able to start doing this. And you're still going to be able to get yourself 60 stamina a day to start doing this. So honestly, this is a really good update. It makes me really happy. Because everyone is going to be able to participate on this. And they timed it so perfectly. Because Thanksgiving is coming up. So they're gonna give you more sets. That will give you more Asuchi, as well as, you know, ultimate equipment sets for those of you who don't have it. It is honestly just an amazing event. Like, this is something that we really needed. This will definitely bring back the confidence for a lot of players when it comes to this game. And, you know, especially looking forward to Thanksgiving. I can't wait to see what the events are. You know, it makes these weekly Bleach videos more enjoyable as well now, just because of the new stuff that's actually happening. And, you know, I would like to give you guys more news, but I haven't heard much as well, so I really don't have anything to tell you. But when it comes to this game, you guys have to know that there's patience. There's just patience itself. You guys saw the Brazil Bleach finale, and that's just, you know, how the game worked up and like what GamesDom decided to do. So we did everything we pretty much forged everything. There's a 140 or 120 set here, 100 set. Damn, what am I smoking right now? I'm just like so excited because of this update that I can't control myself. So let me just take off all these equipments. Make sure, so it's only hundreds and up, so cyclones and up that can be upgraded. You know, everything counts, even the 5 Asachi I'm gonna get. Asuchi, I have no idea how you should pronounce this. But the only time I've seen that word, I think it's an actual thing. It's like a Arankar thing, I think, as far as Bleach goes. I know that the Arankar game allows you to go to like Asuchi mode on certain characters. So that's something, and I do realize, my bags have been full, but there isn't really anything stacking up, so that's nice. So we did everything, okay? We did all this with the sets. Let me see. Just start equipping them. And there we have it, I guess. Okay, so let me do one refresh. Let's see if we hit the 4 mil after that. And then I'm going to pretty much have to start doing refines. But I will be doing an off video. It's going to take too long. There will be like a 4-hour long video if I had to do it. Because I take my time. So we have over 4 million. So I got 40k battle power boost. You're pretty much going to expect a 40 to 50k battle power boost depending on what you do. Depending on the kind of ultimate sets you have. So this finally gets me up in the 4 million mark. You know, this is a great update. I'm already level 156. And, you know, I've been having fun in the game. I've really been having fun even though it's just been slow. You know, like spending the time just doing dailies and not doing anything special. 890k speed with Namaya puts me really close to 1 million. I can definitely bring this up with some more refines. I don't think agility is not on all the pieces. So refines is the biggest pain in the ass. Do you want to know why refines are a pain in the ass for me? Because I had perfect refines. And by perfect, I meant I went for hit, agility, and keto for all my supports. And now for my assaulters, I went strength, agility, and hit. I was going full void region focus. So guess what? I have to do that again. I have to go strength, agility, hit on my main and Berserk Renji. And then keto, or wisdom, agility, and hit on my 3 supports. So it really just makes it a lot worse. But yeah, so let's just see how much Asachi we have saved up. 4,800. So I believe we can get one more upgrade into Hikifune's gear. Shit, I clicked the wrong thing. One more upgrade. Okay. 450 times 6. That's gonna put us a little bit over. So it goes from dark to blaze. Yeah, we should be good. Like I don't want to calculate this, but the way I'm thinking, 6 times 4 is 2,400. So we will have like a couple, like 1,000 and some change. So we will be fine. But I'm really loving this update though. Dark armor. So we have to make sure we don't upgrade blaze stuff, because if we ruin that set boost, it's all over for me. It's really all over. Alright, so we got that. The next stuff is gonna be a Zer belt, which goes instantly to the 110 side. So, oh wait, that was a description bug. So blaze is the 100 set. It was showing 90 again for some reason. So the next one is 110. So I have a few more advances. Now I could get 3 pieces, so I'm halfway there. When I get another 2,000, which is gonna be a really long time, because I'm not gonna buy any more ultimate sets. The best way to get Asuchi is to buy yourself a 140 set. This is pretty much when people stocked up on the Love Couples event for 140 sets. They got a really good deal. Just because every 140 piece gives you 420 points. So you were getting a ton. And that's pretty much the best way to get it. But it's still, you know, kind of expensive once you're getting a 140 sets for 5k gold at a time. But yeah, you know, it's gonna be nice waiting for this update. Now, since I feel bad for my friends because good thing they told me not to refine before I upgrade the equipment, because every time you advance, you reset the refines as well. So that's why you don't refine until at the end. Since I'm gonna be a very long time before the actual next, so the 110 version of that gear, I can go ahead and refine now. There's no point, and I'm not gonna focus on my other characters either. I want to just really stack Hikifune. She's at 895k speed. Refines need to get worked out for that. So by next video, you're going to see the refines in full effect. But this is the 100 set, the new and improved one, which is 6,200 keto attack for a 140 set that gives 4.1k. And same for the boots, 4.1k all around, pretty much for those two items. Yeah, this is an insane update. This is insane. I have a ton of silver, so I don't mind doing refines. But let me just show you how expensive they are. So I think the refine cost goes up. I think it goes up every time. It's 2.1 million silver right now. And then we do the bulk, which is 21 fucking million silver. This is the kind of point where, like, since Visor is out, I will kind of just do coupons. Let me just do one and see what I get. So what I look forward to is agility, wisdom, and hit. That is not going to be the option for this kind of gear. It is way too expensive. So what I think I'm going to do is go for agilities and wisdoms, and that's it. Just leave it for that. Because I have 12 billion silver, and I'm being cheap, but yeah, getting perfect refines this way is a mess. It really is. Let me just try my luck real quick. Agility and block. Yeah, there's no fucking wisdom. And then we refine again. Agility, no. Agility, wisdom, and hit. That's actually solid. This is purple wisdom, purple agility. Like, I think I'm just gonna actually go for that. Like, even though I would like this, it's just a green agility. That's the reason why I don't want to go for it. What I want to do is go for perfect refines just for Hikifune at this point. I want to see what her speed can go up to. Agility, wisdom, and hit. So, like, as long as, like, I really don't care about the wisdom damage because I only use her for speed anyway. Agility, wisdom, and hit. Agility, hit rate, and dodge. Like, fuck. I really just don't like the refine system, though. It's trash the way they do it. Agility. Yeah, it's really screwing me right now. Agility, it's screwing me. Agility, wisdom, and hit. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's the best one. Getting like refines actually do affect your stats a lot. That's one thing people don't realize. Refines can give you a good amount of battle power. It's not the highest gain that you can get, but it does give you a good amount. So if you guys don't work on your refines, definitely get stats that will benefit your partners. Wisdom. Let's see. Wow. Agility, dodge. Like, this is so bad, though. A white agility. Like, damn. I never seen the stats that freaking basic. Yeah, this is where I'm getting hella screwed. This is why refines are a pain in the ass. And the fact that they're 21 million for a bulk refine just really doesn't make it better. Stamina, hit, and crit. Agility, though. Where the fuck is the agility? Agility, wisdom. The thing I hate about doing refines, too, is that I'm pretty sure I go over the good refines once in a while. Like, even though I look at this and I feel like I don't see what I want, and I refine again, it feels like I'm going to let something go. So I'm just going to go for this because it's going to cost too much. And this one has agility but doesn't have wisdom. But it's a purple agility, so I really don't want to go for that. Let me just refresh the page again and see how much of a difference this has made. But we're getting really close to that 1 million speed. Now, I promised to do my Hogyoku's last video, or like 2 videos ago. So I will do that this time. I actually have level 4. Only give me a 3000 battle power boost. But the stats, though. Yeah, we're at 900k speed on the dot at this point. So, like, I'm really loving this update, though. Really loving this update. Let me just go into so daily sign-in. 122 more days. Stacked 1,000 sign-in points, which I don't know what to go for. Like, the soul talismans, if you care for Nagatama spirit stones. And gold cultivation. You know what I've been doing is gold cultivation bar for almost like I think 2 months. I just don't do soul cultivation even though I should. I hate having the bags fill up. I really just don't like that. But one thing I will show you is the trick to this equipment. Now, normally this is what comes for, at least I'll give you a good view of the equipment. Even though, yeah, you're paying 140 sets, which you could basically pay for a 100 set, even though it gets transformed to the same set, the Asachi is a huge deal. That makes the difference between you being able to upgrade all your gear to the next step, to getting more stats, or for you not being able to get it. So, is it worth buying 140 sets compared to 100 sets at this point? I would say if you're a minimal spender, average spender, and it actually goes into your bags, I did not know about this. If you're like a casual spender, I would say no. Go for 100 sets, get everybody the regular set, and just take your time upgrading. When there's a good deal for 140 sets, like 5k for a 140 set when they did have it, then I would actually suggest for you to go out of your way, pick up some 140 sets, and then instantly convert them for a Sochi. But that's like the new thing to go for. Now you can see here, Namaya does not have any amazing like refine or infuses whatsoever. This is the next thing I gotta do. So, what do you need to infuse this, you might ask? Level 50 spirit water. That's why this is such a good update. You can basically cheat the system. Now, imagine you're level 110, right? You can't use 140 gear. So that's the problem. You can't even open the box to use 140 gear. Because the way you could have cheated the system was, if you didn't need a level requirement to open the set box, you could potentially just open it, convert, get the Asuchi, get an even overpowered set. But you have level 100 gear. You can upgrade it, which gives you the same stats as a base 140, or it gives you more stats than a base 140 set. You just need level 50 spirit waters to infuse. And I need to actually buy a guarding stone because I never had one for this kind of stuff. But this is what the nice thing is. Like, instead of having to do 130 waters for my gear, I can just go into the 50s, which I pretty much have to at this point. This is so far back. Alright, so 150s. I really just don't know if it's like I'm worried. I'm worried about clicking this because I never went so far. That is like such a deep freaking spirit. Alright, so this is level 50 stuff. 12th divisions. 12th division. So you gotta do 12th division now for the base equipment, which is really good because, like, I don't know, you know, it's just a low level requirement, but you get like so much less water. Yeah, so much less water. I have to still go ahead and do the 155 palace one time, because I think it will get me to the 300 mark, but the 300 mark the 300 mark gives you 20 vitality a day. I think doing the 155 one will actually allow you to claim this every day. So that's the next thing I need to go ahead and do. At this point, I just go for this because of 10 vitality. So I'm going to go clear the 155 one probably the next time, just to go ahead and get that 20 vitality a day. But yeah, you know, doing the 12th division water to start infusing your gear, like, damn, man. I actually didn't check how much waters you need. You need so little waters. Look at this. 28. This is even better. Like, so you shouldn't maximize your gear anymore. If you have a 140 set, don't worry about fully infusing it. Go ahead, advance, and just start doing the 12th division. Let me go into Hikifune set. Oh, it's fully infused, but since it's 100, I'm guessing it's going to tell you to go to the level 100 division, start getting those waters. So this is your chance to get the easiest way to fully infuse your equipment. This is going to be so easy. Definitely go ahead and do this. I can tell you right now, this is the easiest way to do it. And as you upgrade, your infuses never go down, so you're going to be set for a very long time. Overall, this update has made me very happy. It really did. You know, it gives you a lot of shortcuts to the game. It targets multiple players, and it's just a perfect update to release for right before Thanksgiving. And by right before, I mean like 3 weeks. But still, it's perfect timing, perfect update. I couldn't be happier. Hopefully, you guys are all happier as well, because, you know, there's not a lot of people that actually still watch my Bleach videos. But I just try to spread some information here and there and spread some good news. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So we do have this amazing update, and it honestly does make me really happy. Like I haven't done anything in so long. I haven't done Conquest of Might, haven't done Bonds, haven't done Hokamundo, haven't done Soul Hunt, haven't done CSB. I literally don't do anything in this tab except for Soul Palace. I even forget to do King of Hollowed Souls, which is just terrible. But you know, my schedule is really a mess, and even just sitting here for like half an hour, having to go ahead and do this, like do my dailies, feels like I'm being overwhelmed. But you know, I got more motivation, so maybe I'll actually start doing my dailies fully. But I just really love this equipment update. You know, 4 million battle power has finally been achieved. It has finally been achieved, and I'm really grateful for that. The last thing we should do is the Hogyoku stones, and then I'll be on my way. So all I've been doing is collecting fight. You know, 19,647. Stacking it for a great thing that's gonna come eventually, I guess. No idea. There's no you're never gonna know what's an ultimate battle power until it hits. So you just have to basically stack your vitality and pray for it. I can say you guys should be stacking Vite. Do not focus evil unless you found your formation that you're never going to change. Stack your Vite and just basically go for partners, because Berserk Renji is a partner that's going to change the game for you as soon as you're able to pick him up. The other events, which I did not even look at, Noble Isane, Whack, Anniversary Feast. Oh, this is amazing, by the way. So Anniversary Feast has Ryujin Jaka, 40k gold. Now, this is the really good thing. Just because they did the shop, they put Ryujin down to 40k now from 60k. This is amazing, guys. Buy yourself stones. Like, go for agility stones. This consumes 20k gold. You open click all twice, and bam, you get yourself double. You get 2 level 10 wisdoms, 2 level 10 agilities, 2 level 10 staminas. You can do this. Or if you're a speed whore like me, do agilities. Bam, open all twice. You can do this like 5-6 times. Pretty much for the entire 40k, open all twice. Just make sure you do that until you see 2 level 10 agilities. You can get a shit ton of these level 10 agilities. So not only are you going to get spirit stones and anything else you hope for, the only thing worth getting, guys, is honestly the spirit stones. The level, yeah, they don't have a level 10. The level 12 Hogu is here somewhere. No, wrong page. Yeah, 7k gold for tier 12 Hogu, but you're going for stones. So I would just say buy yourself stones and get a Ryujin from this event if you want. This is honestly a great deal, a great part of the event. Pyramid, what do they have in Pyramid? They have Bambietta. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And Yachiru, even more terrible. So yeah, don't get anything from Pyramid. Honestly, I would choose the Spirit Stones. If I topped up 200 points, I would not get Tensa, I would not get Bambietta, I would not get Yachiru. I would go for, not even the tier 11 Hogus, because tier 12s are so much better. Go for strengths. Go for any of these level 8 stones. That's the only thing I would go for. Tier 11 Hogus, there's no point getting them unless you're getting it for Berserk Renji, because yellow partners can't use the red Hogus. Which, you know, and I'm still waiting for the Tavern update. You know, the only thing that can make me happier is if they did the Tavern partner update. I would actually, you know, I would go ahead, get the Byakuya from the 80 Tavern. And, you know, advance him to red, get his 5th mod, and see what he does in Void Region. That would be amazing. Keyscape becomes more amazing. He becomes, like, you know, 5 growth rates. Basically, you upgrade the partner twice. So there's 2 upgrades with the red Reishi, which you spend yellow Reishi to get red Reishi from, like, the box that would be here, but it's not. You do 2 upgrades, and it gets basically double the growth rates and double the stats. So it's a really nice update. You know, all the Tavern partners become tanks. That's what really makes it so nice. But that is besides all that. I have nothing to modify either, so I'm gonna stack all these fragments for whenever I decide to change my formation. You know, this Shooter shop update made me extremely happy. Like, that means, like, this actually means that I will be willing to top up again in the future and get myself either a new team, new something, you know, just to make the game more enjoyable. I'm also really happy that I managed to get myself 4 million battle power, because I started this account in March. It has been 4 months since I recharged. I felt like I was progressing really slow. I felt like I was really far behind, but, you know, finally hitting 4 mil, it's a nice thing to know. It sucks though, because I do my BP rankings every month, and I do them basically knowing I won't be able to be in my own rankings at one point. The limit is 6 mil in US. It's gonna be 7 mil next month for US. So yeah, I will not hit that kind of battle power unless I do serious spending into Bleach, which I'm still, you know, too much into Naruto Online for that to happen. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was talking for so much in the past 34 minutes of excitement that I just needed to get a drink and just chill out. Like, But yeah, you know, it's like I had a pretty busy morning. You know, it hasn't been the most relaxing day, but this update just made so much things better. And the update came out yesterday, so sorry for bringing you guys the video one day late. But I just really wanted to wait for the new events. I didn't want to do a video yesterday just on the feature without showing off the new event, because I was really like, I really say that this update, as well as the Ryujin in the shop, was just, you know, some great things that are finally happening. It's about time, you know, we need price drops, we really do. So I have all these pills. I will go ahead and convert them. I'm putting all of them towards Hikifune, basically. So what I need to do is get, like, the easiest thing to do is go for the godlike Kido attack and speed. It doesn't give the best speed, but it's the lowest thing. Now, for instance, if I did, like, let me just do this. If I did pills in the top one, how many levels would I get? Let's see, 74. It goes up 3 levels, which gives me 3,000 speed. How much does this give me? 74. It gives me 2,000 speed, but it gives me a lot more Kido. So I don't know what I should do. What I think I should do is get this 18. Get that to 18. And get this to 10. Should probably just put 50. Get this to 10. Okay. So we get that to 10. That pretty much is going to make up, pretty much gives me the entire 3k that I would have been missing. I have 9 pills left, which will definitely not give me a level there. And it will not give me a level here either, but I will be really close. So I'm going to save these pills for next time. But this should give me a very slight speed boost as well. You know, we're actually raising the power. Like, I'm really enjoying this right now. So 905k speed. Let me just refresh just in case. It's really nice though. It's really freaking nice. Now, since I'm on a pretty, like, I wouldn't say old, like, it's still old server. It came out in March, but I'm in the 300s. I'm a very high level. Like, I'm level 156. I have been enjoying the double arena chest. I'm very close to Mugetsu. Like, I'm really close. I need 70k more prestige. So probably, if I keep doing the arena chest until next week, you guys will see me go Mugetsu. I'll save that for next events. You know, finally hitting that after so long. It's been like 7-8 months, if not more. And the double prestige really helps out in this game, unlike Naruto, where if Unlimited Ninja, not when I mean Naruto Online, Unlimited Ninja, if you mess up, you are hella screwed because you don't get the double arena chest. So yeah, it was 905k speed in combat. I would get really close to 1 million. If I ever managed to get that Shinsogen and use him over Kurenji, then it would basically give me, you know, 10% more. I think he gives 10% more speed, or yeah, Shinsogen gives like 10% more speed. Another thing, you guys, I forgot to mention, good thing I remember myself, is that there's no Legends Gallery. The Legends Gallery vanished. Now, I think this is a bug. I don't believe they will take it out permanently. It's just a bug, so do bear in mind with that. But Legends Gallery should come back, hopefully, whenever. It's kind of a big deal for me because I was going to get Shinso from there. So if I can't get Shinso, I'm screwed. And we are officially reaching the end of the video. Still can't get 42 exclusive. As far as the Yowachi account in Brazil, it's still going. It didn't get banned. The game didn't close yet, but I don't know how long it's going to stay up. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this shop update. I'm loving the equipment. It looks sick. It's a great stat boost. I will be doing refines for everything else. Probably spending the silver on fortifies as well. What I want, like how expensive would the reinforces be? It's 10 million per reinforce, and you know, it might be something I'll end up doing. I don't know if I will probably go for max. You know, since the reinforces don't change, you can actually go like 159 and any problem. So I might try and go for that on the boots. I have 12 billion silver and nothing to spend it on. Ryatsu would be something. I mean, but this equipment's going to be expensive. So there's a lot of things to do. I'll figure that out by next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.